Please be seated. The sitting is open. The court meets today pursuant to Article 67 of the statute to deliver its advisory opinion on the request submitted by the General Assembly of the United Nations on the question of the legal consequences arising from the policies and practices of Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory, including Jerusalem. The questions on which the advisory opinion of the Court has been requested are set forth in Resolution 77/247, adopted by the United Nations General Assembly on December 30, 2022. Paragraph 18 of the resolution reads as follows, and I quote, "The General Assembly decides in accordance with Article 96 of the Charter of the United Nations to request the International Court of Justice, pursuant to Article 65 of the Statute of the Court, to render an advisory opinion on the following questions, considering the rules and principles of international law, including the Charter of the United Nations, international humanitarian law, international human rights law, relevant resolutions of the Security Council, the General Assembly, and the Human Rights Council, and the advisory opinion of the Court of July 9, 2004. A. What are the legal consequences arising from the ongoing violation by Israel of the right of the Palestinian people to self-determination from its prolonged occupation, settlement, and annexation of the Palestinian territory occupied since 1967, including measures aimed at altering the demographic composition, character, and status of the Holy City of Jerusalem, and from its adoption of related discriminatory legislation and measures. B. How do the policies and practices of Israel referred to in paragraph 18A affect the legal status of the occupation, and what are the legal consequences that arise for all states and the United Nations from this status? End of quote. I'll now read in English paragraph 285, which contains the operative clause of the opinion. For these reasons, the Court, 1, unanimously finds that it has jurisdiction to give the advisory opinion requested. 2, by 14 votes to 1, decides to comply with the request for an advisory opinion. By 11 votes to 4, is of the opinion that the State of Israel's continued presence in the occupied territory is unlawful. By 11 votes to 4, is of the opinion that the State of Israel is under an obligation to bring to an end its unlawful presence in the occupied Palestinian territory as rapidly as possible. By 14 votes to 1, is of the opinion that the State of Israel is under an obligation to cease immediately all new settlement activities and to evacuate all settlers from the occupied Palestinian territory. By 14 votes to 1, is of the opinion that the State of Israel has the obligation to make reparation for the damage caused to all natural or legal persons concerned in the occupied Palestinian territory. By 12 votes to 3, is of the opinion that all states are under an obligation not to recognize as legal the situation arising from the unlawful presence of the State of Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory, and not to render aid or assistance in maintaining the situation created by the continued presence of the State of Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory. By 12 votes to 3, is of the opinion that international organizations, including the United Nations, are under an obligation not to recognize as legal the situation arising from the unlawful presence of the State of Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory. by 12 votes to 3, is of the opinion that the United Nations, and especially the General Assembly, which requested this opinion, and the Security Council should consider the precise modalities and further action required to bring to an end as rapidly as possible the unlawful presence of the State of Israel in the occupied Palestinian territory. The text of the opinion is available today in TypeScript. It will also be available almost immediately on the court's internet site. The printed text will be available in the near future. As the court has no other business before it, I declare the sitting closed.